Can anyone even tie in this game? So that influences logic for this function. Would have to check both scores to see if equal to each other and both over 5,000. So yeah, I don't even like. I'm like, honestly, I don't even really care. Um, like, I don't think they could tie. Like at this point, I'm not really worried about rules of the game and stuff. Like, I'm not really worried. I just want to get it running and finished. I don't really care about like rules. So I guess I'll just ask ChatGPT real quick. Can you tie in Canasta? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm talking about tying and making this. Like, can you tie? You have a tie game. Canasta is really not possible to have a tie game because the definitive winner is scoring Canasta. Each team member accumulates. Typically, the team reaches a predetermined score of 5,000. Yeah, so where both teams could end up with exactly the same score. Okay. Um. So, yeah, they can't tie. I don't know why I thought they could, but I was thinking like you get bonus points for certain things at the end of like a round, and I wasn't sure like does it go round for round. I'm not so much worried about the rules, honestly. Like, but the logic does have to be correct. So, logic for the game. We're just gonna go with like the and maybe we'll make it to where like as soon as they hit 5,000 points, but I think to a round ends. When that round ends, then they it's calculated, and if anyone is over or equal to 5,000, it ends. And like that's good enough logic for me, honestly. So I'm gonna go down here to where I put tie game. Like we're getting rid of that because there is no such thing as a tie game. Okay, so the order of events here is a little bit scattered. We have, like, in my mind, it's not actually like scattered, but in my mind, I'm trying to remember how this works. So, okay, win check ends up calling the two unless someone wins, in which case they check total score winner. But I'm just like, can I just do this all in this little function? Um, so previously we did for current player P1, P2 if current player is one, another player else. If current player total score is greater than or equal to 5,000, return check total score winner. So like we could just add this. Um, yeah, so we can just get rid of this function. I'll see what we could do here. That would make it better. Because, yeah, check total score winner should be part of win check. So we're going to just delete this function completely. So we're getting rid of that. Now, we're so we're deleted check total score winner. Num equals 1 for total score, and P1 total score, P2 total score. If total score is greater than or equal to 5,000, if num is equal to 1, return winner output P1, else return winner output P2. So it's going to be num at first, and then when they do the next iteration, it's going to be 2. So at that point, num will no longer be equal to 2. It's going to check the total score again. If it is, then we know that it's going to be P2's total score, and that will make it perform a little bit better, and it's, you know, it's more simple. Now that should reworked 8 remove middleman function check total score winner. Remove the middleman function. Check total score winner. It's to avoid because it was so short and was also made more performant by checking simple int instead of adders, etc. So for when check num. Alright, yeah, so num is equal to 1 at the beginning of the function call. Total score in P1, total score P2, total score is greater than or equal to 5,000, that's correct. If num is equal to 1, then it's going to return winner output P1, because we know it's going to be the first one, and P1 is first in line. Else, which means if num is going to be equal to 2, then return winner output P2, which is correct, and then num is plus equals 1 at that point, so it would be num would be equal to 2 at that point. Yeah, and then it'll iterate and do it again. Okay, cool. So okay, then that's going to call winner output, and it's not called by check total score winner, it's called by win check function now. Let's change that, prints output for winner and game to replace for scores up function again. Alright, sounds good to me. Yep, winner output current player. Okay. If current player ID is equal to 1, then other player is equal to P2, and then else other player is equal to P1. That's correct. If player ID is equal to 2, then other player is going to be P1. Game is equal to assigned game. Current player. If game ID is equal to 1, then other game equals P2 game, right? Because current is P1. Else, which means current is P2, then other game is going to be P1. Then it changes game round and winner sound bool to true. Okay. And then game.protext assign function. Congratulations, current player name, you reach 5,000 points, which means you are the winner. and then passes game, which is correct. Game prog text assign function current player name reach 5,000 points, which means the game is over. Sorry, the player you lost. I'll put this first actually. It sounds better to have this first in my opinion. Current player reach 5,000 points, which means the game is over. And then other game, and other game is correct. Game enter continue text function, we pass both game and other game. It's gonna wait for both of them. And then prog text assign function current player dot names final score, and then it says current player's total score, and it assigns that to game and other game, which is correct. And game enter continue text function game other game. It's gonna wait for both of those to finish reading that, and then it's gonna do the same thing for prog text assign function, but with other player names dot names final score and other player dot total score, passing in game and other game. And then we have game enter continue text function with for game and then other game. So game and other game to make sure both of them have read it. Game prog text assign function, would you like to play against other name again? And it's asking this to the current game because that's the current player, so it's other player, it's not him. Once asked if he wants to play against that dude again. Multiple choice text function passing in game yes and no. That does have its own while loop, so there is that. I'm not really worried about it. So it's gonna have to wait for the other player to make a selection before this one actually gets assigned. And I don't want to do it, change the prog text first before doing the other guy's multiple choice, because then it's going to be like, oh, I can see my option, but I can't click on it because you're still waiting, because the while loop's running on this main thread. Now I could add some complicated logic to like make it to where that wasn't the case, but this is like a special case scenario. I'm really not worried about it. I just want to get the game up and running. It's not completely perfect, but I'm not going to modify the entire function, voice function, and remove that while loop from it, because then I'm going to have to modify that everywhere. So like, really not a big deal. It's just not. I will put, I'll just put a note. I don't even really care, but I'll do it anyway. Just to note it, this is not 100% optimized. Just not really concerned about it right now. I'd rather have the game up and running and not worry about something like this. But the second player, other player, will not be able to make a choice until the first player, the current player, has made his choice. Could be modified, which would require a special param for the multiple choice function, choice func, which disabled the while loop, and instead we used our while loop here in ProgPy, similar to what is done in earliest stages of game in the draw one, I think, etc. Yeah. Anyway, just not even right now. I'd rather have the game. That's good. Okay. Game prog assign function. Play against. Okay, so we already reviewed that, and then it asks the other guy, would you like to play against the current player's name again? And it asks the other game that. This other game is not the current player, so it's asking the other guy if he wants to play the other guy. Multiple choice text, yes, no, and then it's passing in other game to present the option to the other game guy. If game select choice is equal to yes and other game select choice is equal to yes, They both have to be equal to yes for current player and where is this called? Does this happen after round reset or do other values added need to be reset as well? Okay, so that's another question. The names have already been chosen, so in this case we would do the draw 2. And skips the draw 1 since player names are already assigned. And I'm pretty certain about that. Let's just check just to see. What am I doing here? 2-1 P2 game, current game state draw 2. We're skipping chamber. Yeah, so we're skipped the draw 1. Can't shit. And this player enter name. Okay, so we are we skipped that, which is the correct thing to do. Okay, so we're back right here for Conplay P1 P2. Where is this called? Does this happen after round reset or do other values adders need to be reset as well? Okay, so where is this called? Do other values adders need to be reset? Alright. Now that's the question. So we have win check, which calls winner output, but if not, I mean before win check, we have round reset, and so that resets everything. So it goes from round reset to win check, and then after win check it goes to yeah, so then it goes from win check to winner output, and winner output is where we see it resets finished round scores. Okay. Now, moving forward, we need to figure out if round reset is the only place that calls win check. Because if something else calls win check, then we might need to, like, you know, reset those values. Okay, so it's not, it's only called here. The only place this function is called. And we can put called only by round reset function. So this means where is this called? Does it happen after round reset? Yeah, so we can get rid of that, and I'll put since round reset has already been run, we don't have to reset any other adders. But do we actually have to reset this adder is the question. Oh, so that might be an issue because okay, so at round reset we actually append. Okay, so I think we got this right. We're gonna put this first because that's like different. Everything else gets like deleted and reset, but this one, um, I'll put. Uh, we need the scores to determine if someone has won. This adder is reset in what's it called, winner output. It's just called winner output. Stupid mouse. I'm pretty sure my mouse is like messed up. It's like I'm scrolling down, it doesn't scroll down. It scrolls up. Haha. It's not gonna. You're not gonna let me on. You piece of shit. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, that's where. Yep, that's where it's done. Okay, so we can just hit Control Z, Control Y to go back to our spot. We need to score to determine if someone has won. His adder is reset in winner output. Okay. So I'll just put do not change, just in case we're like, wait, why are we appending? We're supposed to be resetting. Right. Now, so now we can go back to winner output and let's see. Leaving this just in case. We would somehow recycle, reuse the same player object in the next game after the player returns to main menu and plays another. Very highly unlike this would be the case, but leaving anyway. Removed if this is not the course we take. I mean, yeah, it's just like better safe than sorry, right? It's really no big deal. It's 2 lines of code. Who cares? Okay, so this all looks good actually. And I'll put this is not reset anywhere else. Like everything else is in round reset. So it would need to be done here. Alright. Okay, so I'm like, we do round reset, right? We do round reset, then we do win check. Okay. Then from win check we do winner output. And I'm just like, I'm not even really looking at this. I need to actually look. Yeah, all that's correct, I believe. Yeah, we went over this, reviewed this, not just the other day. Round is over. P1 names final score was P1's first score. P's names final score was. That's probably how I should do. This is how I should do the final game score, right? So we just nix this. So instead of having 2 sets, so the game is over. Final score was, what is it? Total score? What's total score? Yeah, total score. Total score. And P2 names was so we have proc text assigned function. The game is over. Current player's name. Current player dot names final score was current player dot total score, and other player dot names final. Oops, final score. No, score was other player dot total score. Game and then other game. And then enter contains text function game and other game. Yeah, that's correct. So that's finished now. And then this one. Alright, so Okay, so it looks like streaming is just fucking out of the question because oh god damn! I just hit my ankle on my chair, my ankle bone. Oh damn! Oh, and it hurt like a bitch too. Oh damn! It's hot as a motherfucker. It's hot as hell up in here, dog. It's hot as hell up in here, bro. You see me sweating. Okay. Alright, what's next? So we did that. Okay, so next is tuple versus list. I noticed there were two places where I was assigning values in the form of x, y, or something where I was creating a list errantly instead of modifying those two values. Instead of modifying two values via xy equals ab, I was using create a list containing xy equals ab. That method doesn't actually assign the values to that attribute variable. Instead, it just errantly creates some new list composed of those values. Pretty certain I do this in other places throughout the project needs to be reviewed. So what we can do is probably, I hate to say this, but you might have to do it like that. Searching for open brackets. Jesus, Lord have mercy. Damn, man, no. Just no. So many of these. It's not gonna take that long though. Need to do the same thing for tuples. Look at all this code, bro. See all this code? See all this code? See, I did that. I did it. I did all that. Fucking waste of time if you ask me. Jesus Christ, man. Right, skip one. Alright, keep going. Alright, yeah, none of this is concerns me. I'm just... It's not gonna take long. Like, we're already more than halfway through. Yeah, this is all easy. pee. I gotta pee, man. I gotta pee. I'll be back. I have a dust mite allergy, so if you saw me spraying, spider mite, dust mite allergy, they make me like itch if I don't kill them. They're like all over. They don't bother most people, but I have like an allergy to them, so they will irritate me, make me itch. They don't like make me get red or anything, but this Diddy's cup. Got 4 of them. One for me and one for each of the kids. But yeah, spray them with alcohol. A little bit of alcohol and peppermint oil to make sure they're not around me. Anyway, we're back. Okay, so let's do a little more. I'm actually, you know, doing the thing. I'm doing the thing. So these are all, yeah, I'm not gonna like mess with those right now. I'll do that another time. But I'm pretty sure these can be changed to tuples. Tuples are faster than lists. I'm quite certain of that. Python are tuples faster than lists and most. Yes, in Python tuples are generally faster than lists in most scenarios. Mutability, meaning the credits can be changed. They're greater than speed. Use them as dictionary keys because they are hashable. So you can use tuples as dictionary keys. I mean, I don't even know that, honestly. Yeah, I did not even know that, bro. It's not a big deal, but I didn't know. Now I know. Same thing with these locations. I'm pretty sure these could be tuples.
To all the ladies in the place, 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 to all the ladies in the place,
Yeah, so this is another instance where I can use yeah, let's go back up. So I just had to check that entire function to make sure. So actually, while reading this notice, I'm using a list here instead of listing them simply as x, y without being a list or a tuple or anything like that. While reviewing other things, there's list here instead of referencing them simply as XY without being a lizard tube or anything like that. Be careful with their pronunciation. Okay. back's starting to hurt. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Like out of nowhere, it's like start hurting. Yeah, this I would think works. Whoa. I'm tripping. So this would work the other way as well. Scratch the Bobo. Now it's bleeding. I don't know what that thing is. It was like a bite or a pimple. I don't know. It's got like a root in it or something. You know what I mean? It's got like something. Anyway, whatever it is, it wants to bleed. Okay, so xy equals decor. Does it output a tuple? But that's the same concept. That's yeah, it's the same thing. But it does not output a tuple. That's for damn sure. That's a banger right there. Space Strip 4, yeah, that's a banger, dude. That's a banger, dude. Alright, we're done. We did it. That was a lot. I'm tired now. That was all this shit. So it's good. So much code, man. You wouldn't believe. Why am I looking through this file? Now I'm just flexing at this point. I'm just flexing at this point, dude. Oh man, that was a lot. That was a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. That was a lot. It was. Alright, so we're done with that one. Let's replace your signing. So that's gonna be it. I'm gonna go ahead and call it. So that's 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 2.75 hours, I think. So now let's do git branch. We're in the correct project directory. We're in the root of the directory, so then we're gonna do git branch. Make sure we're on the right branch. We are. We're gonna do git add. To add everything, we're gonna do git commit -m double quotations. We deleted those backup files. 15 files were changed. 134 insertions. 3,555 deletions because of deleting those files. Then we're gonna do git push canasta secondary, and that's gonna push to the Canasta project's secondary branch remote repository, and that is done. Now we can close this out, and what we have to do now is create a local copy. So we're gonna go to programming projects Canasta. We're gonna copy this. We're gonna go back to the backup, delete this old boy. Hit OK to that. We're gonna Control V to copy in the new boy. I'm exerting like a bitch. Go to text. We're gonna go to devlog. We're gonna make sure that we got the correct date, 8/21. That is indeed today's date, so we know it's the right one. We did it correctly. We should rename this backup folder with the most recent backup date, just in case some crazy shit happens, we lose it. So have a good one, guys. I'll see you next